Dear readers, there is a light within you, brilliant, radiant, untamed. A fire that once burned with childlike wonder, unshaken by the storms of the world. A spark that made you dream boundlessly, love fearlessly, and embrace life with open arms. But somewhere along the way, that light, your light, was dimmed. Not extinguished, no, but dulled, clouded by the weight of negativity, drained by the endless cycle of drama, buried beneath the expectations, the heartaches, the disappointments of a world that too often demands you shrink, conform, and forget the power that resides within you. But hear me now, this is not where your story ends. No, this is where your awakening begins. This is where you reclaim the brilliance that was never meant to fade. Because you were not created to merely exist, to simply endure, to be shackled by the heavy chains of toxic relationships, self-doubt, and emotional exhaustion. You were meant to shine, to glow with an undeniable vibrancy, to live in a way that illuminates not only your own path, but the paths of those around you. And that is why we are here. That is why this book, this journey, is in your hands. Doreen Virtue does not offer you empty platitudes or fleeting motivation. She offers you a way out, a way up, a way to cut through the chaos, to free yourself from the suffocating weight of negativity, to step boldly into a life of joy, peace, and unshakable resilience. But make no mistake, this is not a passive transformation. This is a call to action, a challenge to rise, to let go, to stand tall and say, no more. No more to energy-draining drama, no more to the forces that steal your happiness, no more to the patterns that keep you trapped in cycles of stress and exhaustion. Because you, my friend, are worthy of more. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of a life where your sparkle is not dimmed but magnified, a life where you glow with the full brilliance of who you were always meant to be. So I ask you now, are you ready? Are you ready to break free? To reclaim your joy? To let go of the burdens that no longer serve you and step into the radiance that is your birthright? If you are, then turn the page. Take the first step. The journey begins now.
Part 1.
Chapter 1. Recognizing the Sparkle Stealers. The first step, my friends, is to see the problem for what it is. Negativity does not appear in our lives by accident. Drama does not wrap its tendrils around us without cause.
No, there are forces at play.
And if we do not recognize them, if we do not name them, if we do not face them head-on, we will remain prisoners in a cycle we never asked for. What are these forces? Toxic relationships that thrive on chaos. Unresolved emotional wounds that make us reactive. Addiction to stress and drama, yes, addiction, that keeps us locked in destructive loops. Environmental triggers, news, social media, energy-draining people that pour gasoline on our inner turmoil. And here's the hardest truth of all. We have become used to this. We have accepted drama as normal. We have allowed negativity to set up camp in our minds. We have forgotten what it feels like to exist in a state of peace. But today we wake up. Today we say and no more. Because your sparkle is your power. And nothing has the right to steal it from you. Chapter 2. The Chemistry of Chaos. How Drama Hooks Us. Now, you may be thinking, why do I keep attracting drama? Why does negativity follow me? Why can't I break free? The answer, my friends, lies not just in the mind, but in the body itself. You see, drama is not just a habit. It is a biological addiction. Yes. Science shows us that our bodies release stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline whenever we experience conflict or emotional turmoil. And like any addiction, the more we feed it, the more we crave it. Think about it. The toxic relationship that you know is bad for you, but you keep going back. The workplace gossip that drains your energy, but you can't help listening. The outrage on the news, the endless scrolling through negative stories, all because your body is hooked on the rush. This is not your fault. But once you know the truth, you have a choice. You can continue to feed the addiction, Or you can take back control. You can detox from drama. You can break the cycle. And when you do, you make room for something greater.
Peace.
Freedom.
Joy.
A sparkle that never fades. Are you ready for that? Because that is where we are going. Chapter 3. Healing the wounds that make us vulnerable. But listen, my friends, before we can truly break free, before we can rise above the noise, before we can sparkle without fear, we must look inward. Because drama does not just come from the outside. Negativity does not just attack us at random. It finds its way in through the cracks. And those cracks? They are our unhealed wounds. The childhood trauma we never fully processed. The betrayal we never truly forgave. The abandonment, the rejection, the self-doubt we carry like invisible weights on our souls. Negativity feeds on pain that has not been healed. Drama thrives where there is unresolved emotion. So, if we want to stop attracting it, we must face the pain. We must heal the wounds. This is not easy work. It takes courage to go within. It takes strength to process what we've buried. It takes patience to nurture the parts of us that have been hurting for far too long. But listen to me now. You are strong enough to do this. Because you were not made for a life of suffering. You were not meant to be stuck in cycles of chaos. You were born to shine. And as you heal, your sparkle will return. Brighter than ever. Chapter 4. Choosing a sparkling life. Every day, every moment. And so, we arrive at the final lesson of part 1. The power of choice. Because, my friends, here is the ultimate truth. Negativity will always exist in the world. Drama will always try to creep in. But you have the power to decide. You do not have to participate. You do not have to react. You do not have to let external chaos dictate your internal peace. Every single day you have a choice. To walk away from drama instead of engaging. To set boundaries instead of allowing toxic energy into your space. To cultivate joy, peace, gratitude instead of falling into negativity. And when you make that choice, consistently, intentionally, powerfully, your life will change. Because you will no longer be a victim of circumstances. You will no longer be controlled by stress, fear, or external chaos. You will be the creator of your own reality. And your reality will sparkle.
Part 2.
Chapter 5. Understanding emotional triggers. The drama switch. Picture this. You wake up feeling peaceful, content, even joyful. But then one message, one comment, one unexpected event, and suddenly you are spiraling. Your chest tightens. Your mind races. You feel anger, anxiety, frustration flood your body. Just like that, your sparkle is gone.
Why?
Because someone or something pushed your buttons. These are your emotional triggers. And they are the key to the drama trap. What is a trigger? A word, a tone, a behavior that reminds you of past pain. A situation that makes you feel powerless or unseen. A reaction that floods you with stress hormones before you even realize what's happening. And here's the hard truth. The world is not going to stop pushing your buttons. People will still be rude. Traffic will still be frustrating. Unexpected setbacks will still happen. But the question is, will you react the same way?
Or
will you take your power back? Because you can retrain your mind. You can learn to pause, breathe, and respond instead of react. You can choose peace over panic, grace over anger, clarity over chaos. And that is where we are headed. Chapter 6. How drama feeds on reaction and how to starve it. Drama cannot exist on its own. It needs fuel. And that fuel? Your reaction. Think about it. The argument that never should have happened, but did because you took the bait. The workplace tension that drained you, but only because you engaged. The social media post that ruined your day, but only because you let it. Drama needs a response to survive. No reaction, no power. This is why mastering the art of non-reaction is one of the greatest skills you will ever learn. When you refuse to engage in negativity, when you walk away from toxic conversations, when you choose silence over pointless battles, You starve the drama. And when you starve drama, something incredible happens. Your life becomes peaceful. Your energy returns. Your sparkle shines without interference. So the next time chaos tries to pull you in,
Pause. Breathe.
let it go. Because nothing is worth losing your peace. Chapter 7. Detoxing from Emotional Addiction. Rewiring the Mind for Peace. But here's the real challenge, my friends. Even when we recognize the drama, even when we see how negativity hooks us, even when we try to disengage, something inside us still craves the chaos.
And why?
Because our bodies are used to it. For years, maybe even decades, we have been conditioned to expect stress, to be on high alert, to live in a state of emotional reactivity. It is an addiction. And like any addiction, we must detox.
How?
By rewiring the mind. Start catching your emotional habits. Notice when your mind spirals. Replace negative thought loops with empowering ones. Use affirmations, meditation, breath work to create inner calm. Detox from toxic influences, news, social media, gossip, complaints. And most importantly, choose environments that support your peace. Because listen, you cannot heal in the same space that made you sick. You cannot thrive while surrounded by negativity. You cannot shine your brightest if you keep exposing yourself to energy that drains you. This is your wake-up call. Cleanse your life. Cleanse your mind. And watch your sparkle return. Chapter 8. The Sparkling Life. Choosing joy over drama every single day. And now, my friends, we arrive at the final lesson of part 2. The lesson that will separate those who remain stuck from those who truly rise. Because after all we have learned, after all we have unmasked, after all the healing, the releasing, the rewiring, it all comes down to one decision. A decision you must make every single day. Will you choose drama?
Or
Will you choose joy? That's right. Joy is a choice. Not something you stumble upon. Not something you find outside yourself. Not something that happens only when life is perfect. But a choice you make, even in the midst of imperfection. When someone tries to drag you into negativity, choose joy. When old triggers threaten to take over, choose joy. When the world feels heavy and chaotic, choose joy. Because your peace is your power. Your light is your protection. Your sparkle is your gift to the world. And when you refuse to let anything dull it, your life will transform. Part 3. Chapter 9. Understanding the Science of Joy, Why Happiness is a Skill. Have you ever noticed? Some people seem to be naturally happy. They smile easily. They laugh often. They radiate warmth and light. But others? They struggle. They feel weighed down. They battle with stress, anxiety, and doubt.
why?
Is happiness reserved for the lucky few? Is it something written in our DNA?
No.
Happiness is a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and mastered. Science tells us your brain is wired for survival, not happiness. Left unchecked, it will always focus on threats, fears, and problems. Negativity creates deep neural pathways. The more we dwell on worries and pain, the stronger those pathways become. But here's the power. Joy can be wired, too. The more we practice gratitude, positivity, and peace, the stronger those pathways become. What does this mean? It means happiness is not a mood, it's a muscle. If you train it, it grows. If you neglect it, it withers. So today, we begin the training. Chapter 10. Surrounding yourself with light, the power of positive energy. Tell me this. Have you ever walked into a room and felt your energy drop instantly? Have you ever spent time with someone and felt drained afterward? Of course you have. Because energy is contagious. The people, places, and things we expose ourselves to shape our state of mind. Let's be honest. If you surround yourself with complainers, you will start complaining. If you spend hours consuming negative news, your mind will become negative. If you constantly engage in drama, Your life will be filled with chaos. But the reverse is also true. If you surround yourself with positive, uplifting people, you will become more joyful. If you expose yourself to inspiring books, music, and conversations, you will elevate your thinking. If you protect your peace and walk away from toxicity, you will feel lighter, freer, and happier. So here is your challenge. Audit your energy. Identify what lifts you and what drains you. Choose your circle, your habits, your influences wisely. Because if you want to shine, sparkle, and radiate light, you must first ensure that your world is filled with it. Chapter 11. Raising your vibration. How to stay in a state of radiance. There is a reason why some people glow. It's not just their words. It's not just their mindset. It's their energy. You see, my friends, we are not just physical beings. We are vibrational beings. Every thought, every emotion, every interaction either raises or lowers our frequency. And when our vibration is high, we feel alive, magnetic, unstoppable. But when it is low, we feel heavy, drained, stuck. So, how do we raise our vibration? By aligning with the highest frequencies. 1. Gratitude. Nothing shifts your energy faster than appreciation. 2. Laughter. The more you laugh, the lighter your spirit becomes. 3. Kindness. Every act of love expands your energy field. 4. Movement. Exercise, dance, stretch. Move your body and feel your power. 5. Stillness. Meditate, breathe, listen. Let your soul find peace. Do this daily. Because the higher your vibration, the stronger your sparkle. The stronger your sparkle, the more untouchable you become. And when you master this, negativity will not stick to you. Drama will not reach you. Toxicity will not break you. Because you will be glowing too brightly for it to touch you. Chapter 12. Becoming a Sparkle Warrior. How to protect your peace at all costs. Now, let's be real. Even when you raise your vibration, even when you surround yourself with light, even when you master the art of happiness, the world will still try to test you. There will still be negativity. There will still be drama. There will still be days when you feel triggered, tired, overwhelmed. And that is why you must become a sparkle warrior. A sparkle warrior does not let circumstances steal their joy. A sparkle warrior does not allow energy vampires to drain them. A sparkle warrior does not give in to the chaos of the world. They protect their peace like their life depends on it, because it does.
How?
They set boundaries. They say no to anything that disrupts their happiness. They guard their thoughts. They refuse to let negativity take root. They walk away from drama. They do not engage in energy-draining battles. They choose love over fear. They operate from a place of faith, not anxiety. This is the path. This is the calling. And if you are ready to step into it, nothing will ever dull your sparkle again. Part 4. Chapter 13. The courage to be unapologetically you. Let's be honest. Not everyone will celebrate your sparkle. Some will be intimidated by your joy. Some will be threatened by your light. Some will try to pull you back into their darkness because they don't know how to rise. But hear me now. Do not dim yourself for anyone. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Do not downplay your happiness to fit in. Do not suppress your success to avoid judgment. Your light is your birthright. Own it. Yes, it takes courage. It takes courage to stand out. It takes courage to shine when others want you to stay small. It takes courage to be your authentic self in a world that tries to mold you into something else. But the truth is this, your sparkle is not for them, it's for you. And the ones who are meant to be in your life, the ones who truly see you, honor you, and support you, they will rise with you. Chapter 14. The Power of Unshakable Faith and Gratitude. What is the fuel of an unstoppable spirit? What is the foundation of a life that cannot be broken? 2 things: faith, gratitude. Faith is knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. It is trusting that everything is working in your favor, even when you cannot see it yet. Gratitude is the practice of celebrating what is good, what is beautiful, what is working. Because here is the truth. You cannot be both grateful and unhappy. You cannot be both grateful and anxious. You cannot be both grateful and fearful. Gratitude shifts your energy instantly. It lifts you out of darkness and into light. So, from this moment forward, let gratitude be your daily practice. Wake up and give thanks. Give thanks for your breath. Give thanks for your health. Give thanks for your lessons. Give thanks for your growth. Because when you live in gratitude, negativity cannot touch you. And when you live in faith, fear cannot break you. Chapter 15. Creating a life that sparkles every single day. Now, let's get real. A sparkling life is not just a mindset. It is a lifestyle. It is in the way you speak, think, act, and live. So how do we create a life that sparkles? 1. We set clear boundaries. We say no to drama, negativity, and energy-draining situations. 2. We protect our peace. We walk away from toxic conversations, environments, and habits. 3. We surround ourselves with high-energy people. We seek out those who uplift, inspire, and empower us. 4. We choose joy every single day. Even on the hard days, even when life tests us, even when things don't go as planned. Joy is a choice, and we choose it. Because at the end of the day, a sparkling life is not about what happens to us. It is about how we choose to experience it. Chapter 16. The ultimate freedom, letting go, and trusting the universe. And now, my friends, we arrive at the final and most powerful truth. The secret to a life of unbreakable joy is this. Let go. Let go of control. Let go of resistance. Let go of the need to force, push, and struggle. Because when you surrender, you flow. When you trust, life opens. When you release, you rise. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that the best things in life come when you least expect them? Have you ever experienced the magic of doors opening exactly when you stop chasing? Have you ever felt the power of peace when you simply trust? This is the ultimate freedom. When you no longer cling to negativity, it has no power over you. When you no longer chase validation, you become unstoppable. When you no longer fight for control, you align with the flow of the universe. And in that moment, you become truly untouchable. Because nothing can dull the sparkle of a soul that is free. The stirring conclusion: your sparkle, your destiny, your legacy. And so, we arrive at the moment of truth. You, my friend, have walked through the fire. You have faced the shadows. You have uncovered the hidden forces that sought to steal your light. And now, you stand at the threshold of your greatest victory. The world will tell you to shrink. The past will whisper that you are not enough. The voices of fear will try to convince you that shining too brightly will make others uncomfortable. But I say to you, no more. No more apologizing for your light. No more tolerating drama and negativity. No more giving your energy to things that deplete your soul. Because today, right now, in this moment, you make a choice. A choice to rise. A choice to reclaim your joy. A choice to step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. This is not just a book. This is a declaration. A declaration that from this day forward, nothing, absolutely nothing, will dull your sparkle ever again. The Sparkle Manifesto. A new way of being. 1. I will honor my light. I will not dim myself to make others feel comfortable. I will shine, boldly and unapologetically. 2. I will protect my peace. I will set boundaries. I will walk away from drama. I will refuse to engage in negativity. 3. I will choose joy every single day. I will not wait for the world to make me happy. I will create my own happiness. 4. I will trust in the flow of life. I will release control, knowing that the universe is always working in my favor. 5. I will be a light in the world. I will uplift others, inspire hope, and spread love. 6. I will never let anything dull my sparkle. Not fear, not doubt, not the past, not the opinions of others. I am light. I am power. I am limitless. The world is waiting for you. My friend, the time for hesitation is over. The time for doubting yourself, for seeking permission, for waiting for the right moment, that time is gone. The world is waiting for you. Your brilliance, your gifts, your unapologetic, radiant sparkle.
So rise, shine.
And let nothing, nothing, ever dim your light again. Because this is your destiny. And the world is ready to see you in your full, unstoppable power. Go forth and sparkle. Thanks for listening to Book Buzz reviews and summaries.